Like this stuff. We talk about leaders all the time and being good leaders. And then we always, there's the quote that you said a couple times where they say, in order to be a good leader, you got to be a good follower. What's a good follower? What is being a good follower? And so I wanted to point out something because I spoke about this before. But a good follower knows who to follow. They are decisive in who they follow. They don't just follow anybody. They know who to ask the questions to. They know who to go to get the answers. That is a great attribute to have. If you have questions and you need answers, but you know who to go to, as opposed to just going to any and everybody, because any and everybody go give you all of that crazy that comes and it's worse than not asking. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of that. That's like that comes in an abundance. That's like the norm. Keisha and James or whoever, they all can throw in these different comments or whatever, right? Tony and Fred, Christine, they all got their opinion. But if you find a great mechanic, the last thing you go do is let somebody tell you, oh, I know this mechanic up the street. You like, nah, he probably is cool. But I got my mechanic right here. I'm going to him. Or like when a woman finds a great hairdresser, she finally find one, and her friend be like, girl, you should go try, what's the name? Nah, I'm gonna go right here. So being a good follower requires you to be able to have the wisdom to lead yourself to where to go to get the information. Don't just go get it from any and everybody. Don't just invite everybody into your environment to give you information. Everybody doesn't need to put their input in your business. That could be the worst thing. However, there may be somebody who's worthy of listening to what you have to say. There may be somebody who you could go speak to. And for a lot of people, that is God first and foremost. And when it comes into the form of a person, if you could hopefully find a person that God speaks through, that would be a great person to talk to. I'll say it again. If you could hopefully find a person that God speaks through, that would be a good person to talk to as well. But long story short, I just wanted to point out that being a good follower doesn't mean that you just weak or meek. You're strong enough and wise enough to know who to go get that information from and who can lead you in the right direction.
Yeah, that's the best way to sum it up, really, man. Know who to follow. Don't follow anybody.